Hello and welcome to December 31st, 2019 and the first episode of the Miller Digest. I thought I'd start here at my first real estate purchase back in 1986. Let me show you around. So, in the 1960s, my parents were purchasing income-producing properties in the Rockford, Illinois area, and by the 1970s, they had about 10 total rental units. However, by the 1980s, they were beginning to sell the rentals, and in 1986, they sold this Craftsman Bungalow 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath house to me. This became my first home, and while I lived in the house for just a few years, it eventually became my first rental property. Knowing that my parents and grandparents before enjoyed a measure of financial success with their rentals, I was ready to make my personal residence into my first rental. This was my first adventure into rental units, and it proved to be financially rewarding. And I found that I enjoyed the business as well. This test rental proved to be the springboard for the 50 residential rental units that my wife and I now own. Speaking of my wife, here she is. 1986 was a special year. Not only did I purchase my first home, but I also married the love of my life, Laura. Here she is on our wedding day. We both worked feverishly on the house to redecorate and make the house our own. We didn't have much money at the time, but we made up for it with the enthusiasm on our remodel. It became our home with the many personal decorations. Most of our other rental houses have a standard formula for colors and floor coverings, but this one still reflects some of the personal choices after all these years. Let's take a tour of the house and see if you can spot the likely personal choices in decorating that still exist after again becoming a rental property for our family. Here is the open concept living room. The adjoining dining room features hardwood flooring and a built-in hutch. The master bedroom has our standard rental house paint colors, classic cream walls, flat white ceilings, and white semi-gloss trim. The second bedroom has original hardwood flooring, and we also include mini blinds on most windows in our rentals. This is the full main floor updated bath painted in our standard rental house white semi-gloss paint. The house also has an enclosed 3-season porch. The third bedroom was finished from the former walk-up attic area. We always have our houses professionally cleaned at turnovers. This makes bathrooms and kitchens sparkle, providing no excuse showings. The kitchen, updated in 2002 with new appliances, cabinetry, and counters, as well as flooring, features standard rental house white semi-gloss paint on the walls. My brother was enlisted to do the remodel of the kitchen, which has held up well over the years. At one time, my parents owned the duplex next door, which you can see briefly out the kitchen windows. In the basement, we also have a half bath. This photograph shows the basement utility area. This house has proven financially beneficial as a rental, but also provided a home for Laura and I when we were just getting started. Since the house has been in the family for over 50 years now, it has really turned into a longitudinal study in rental rates and property values. These topics will be covered in future videos about this house, as well as the benefits of investing in rental real estate. Thanks for visiting the Miller Digest, and we'll see you on the next video.